Outlive. This video is based on key insights from the book Outlive by Peter Attia. Introduction. Peter Attia often thought about how to live longer and healthier lives, inspired by his vivid dreams and intense experiences as a surgeon. One night, while dreaming, he imagined himself chasing falling eggs across a bustling city street, desperately trying to catch them before they hit the ground, each one representing a patient's struggle with a relentless illness like pancreatic cancer. This dream mirrored his real-life battles in the operating room, where despite his best efforts, the outcome often felt beyond control. In his dream, Peter saw himself running frantically with a basket, aiming to catch as many eggs as possible, symbolizing saving lives through surgery, yet he couldn't prevent many from breaking and splattering, reflecting the high stakes and often disappointing realities of medical treatment. Working long hours at Johns Hopkins, where he specialized in complex surgeries like the Whipple procedure for pancreatic cancer, Peter felt like he was part of a desperate team trying to catch falling eggs every single day. The surgeries became his lifeline for patients, yet he couldn't shake off the feeling that even with skill and effort, death often lingered just beyond reach. Peter's passion for medicine was fueled by his early success stories, where survival rates soared past 99%. Yet, the deeper he delved into patient outcomes, the more he questioned what true success really meant. While surgeries could buy patients months or years, the ultimate goal of preventing death remained elusive. This conflict between his dedication to saving lives and the harsh reality of mortality led him to reconsider his approach entirely. His dream evolved into a profound realization that merely catching falling eggs wasn't enough. Instead, Peter understood they needed to tackle the root cause, the guy throwing the eggs from above. In medical terms, this meant addressing the underlying causes of diseases rather than just treating symptoms. Inspired by this shift, Peter decided to explore broader strategies for health and longevity, blending his surgical expertise with preventive medicine and holistic health approaches. Returning to his medical career with fresh insights, Peter focused on understanding the foundational elements that could truly alter health trajectories. He began advocating for personalized medicine, nutrition tailored to individual needs, and lifestyle changes that could prevent disease onset. For instance, he encouraged patients to adopt heart-healthy diets rich in fruits and vegetables, exercise regularly, and manage stress effectively, actions akin to preventing the eggs from falling in the first place, rather than just catching them as they descend. Through his journey, Peter learned that living longer and better wasn't just about performing surgeries with precision, but also about empowering individuals with knowledge and tools to safeguard their health proactively. His experiences taught him that sometimes, the greatest medicine wasn't inside a hospital, but in daily habits and mindful choices that could keep health eggs firmly in the basket. Chapter 1. The Long Game from Fast Death to Slow Death. Peter Attia grew up fascinated by medicine, but his journey toward truly understanding longevity took an unexpected turn one summer day on Catalina Island. After swimming 18 miles back from Los Angeles, he realized his health wasn't as perfect as he thought. Tests revealed alarming signs: insulin resistance and low testosterone, hinting at serious health risks ahead if left unchecked. This realization sparked a deep dive into how to live longer and better, driven by a desire to prevent rather than just treat diseases. Understanding the key to longevity meant shifting focus from just treating diseases to preventing them from starting in the first place. Attia emphasized that many chronic conditions like heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's aren't just sudden occurrences, but are often the result of long-term processes that begin subtly, yet relentlessly advance over years. For instance, atherosclerosis, the buildup of plaque in arteries, starts with small damage to blood vessels, often due to poor diet and lack of exercise, which can worsen into heart attacks and strokes if not caught early. One critical aspect of living longer and better involves mastering your metabolism, particularly through diet and nutrition. Attia stressed that simply eating healthier isn't always straightforward. He highlighted the importance of understanding how different nutrients interact within your body. For example, protein, often overlooked, plays a crucial role in muscle maintenance and overall health as you age. Consuming the right balance of proteins, fats, and carbs can significantly impact your health span. He also pointed out that many common dietary guidelines, like those focusing solely on cholesterol levels, can be misleading and don't fully capture individual health risks. Exercise became another cornerstone in Attia's longevity strategy. He advocated for a holistic approach, recognizing that the type and quality of exercise matter just as much as the routine itself. Consistent, moderate exercise tailored to individual capabilities can boost cardiovascular health, strengthen muscles, and improve mental well-being. However, overdoing it or doing it incorrectly can lead to injuries or exhaustion, so finding the right balance was key. Emotional health also got significant attention. Attia noted that stress and mental health issues can severely impact physical health, often going unnoticed until they cause serious problems. Managing stress through mindfulness, therapy, or supportive relationships can help maintain overall health and resilience against chronic diseases. Preventive care extended beyond lifestyle changes to include proactive medical interventions. Regular checkups and monitoring biomarkers like HbA1c for diabetes risk or liver function tests for early signs of metabolic disorders could catch issues before they became severe. Early detection allows for timely adjustments in diet, exercise, and even medication to prevent conditions from escalating. Attia's journey underscored the importance of personalized health strategies. What worked for him might not work for everyone, emphasizing the need to tailor approaches based on individual genetics, lifestyle, and health history. By combining these elements, proper nutrition, consistent exercise, mental health care, and proactive medical management, individuals could potentially extend their lifespan and enjoy better health for years to come. This holistic approach to longevity wasn't just about living longer. It was about living better, staying active, and maintaining a high quality of life well into later years. Chapter 2, Medicine 3, Rethinking Medicine for the Age of Chronic Disease. Peter Attia pondered the path to living longer and better, recognizing that traditional medicine often falls short in addressing the complexities of chronic diseases that plague us as we age. His journey from residency to the corridors of McKinsey & Company offered him a fresh perspective, one that bridged the gap between risk assessment and patient care, principles he believed were crucial for an evolution in medical practice. As he delved deeper into his new role analyzing financial risks, Attia realized the parallels between managing unpredictable financial losses and tackling unpredictable health risks. This insight ignited his vision for Medicine 3, a paradigm shift aimed at not just treating diseases, but proactively preventing them and enhancing quality of life over time. In his previous medical training, Attia encountered situations where the conventional wisdom of doing no harm sometimes stifled bold actions necessary for saving lives. Take, for instance, the case of a teenage patient with a life-threatening abdominal injury. Acting swiftly to operate, despite the risks involved, was essential to prevent immediate danger. This experience underscored his belief that understanding and managing risk rather than avoiding it entirely is key to effective patient care. Attia observed that medicine, too, while groundbreaking in its scientific advancements, often focused narrowly on treating acute conditions rather than addressing the slow, relentless march of chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. He argued that a more holistic approach was needed, one that prioritized prevention over reactive treatment. This meant looking beyond the immediate crisis to the long-term health trajectory of each individual patient. Central to Medicine 3 was the emphasis on personalized medicine, recognizing that every person is unique. While evidence-based medicine relies on averages from clinical trials, Attia advocated for a deeper dive into individual patient data. For example, continuous glucose monitoring devices allow doctors to tailor dietary advice in real time, adapting to each patient's unique metabolic responses. This level of personalized care ensures treatments are finely tuned to the individual, enhancing both effectiveness and safety. Another critical component was adopting a more nuanced view of risk. Attia highlighted the controversy surrounding hormone replacement therapy, HRT, for postmenopausal women, where a small increase in breast cancer risk overshadowed potential benefits without considering individual circumstances. In Medicine 3, healthcare providers would weigh the absolute risks versus potential benefits, ensuring treatments align with each patient's unique health profile rather than dismissing beneficial therapies outright. Lastly, Attia stressed the importance of health span living longer, but more importantly, thriving longer. Traditional medicine often focused heavily on extending lifespan at all costs, neglecting the quality of life during those years. He envisioned a shift where patients actively participate in their health journeys, much like a captain steering their ship through stormy waters. This meant encouraging lifestyle changes like regular exercise, better nutrition, and improved sleep habits practices that might not show immediate results, but contribute significantly to overall well-being over time. By embracing these principles, Medicine 3 aims to equip both healthcare providers and patients with the tools and mindset necessary to navigate the complexities of aging healthily. It's about building a future where prevention, personalized care, balanced risk assessment, and proactive lifestyle management lead to longer, richer lives. Chapter 3: Objective, Strategy, Tactics, a Roadmap for Reading This Book. Peter Attia knew that wanting to live longer and better wasn't just about ticking off birthdays. It was about enjoying every moment with vigor and joy, just like his friend Becky had dreamed of doing in her later years. However, too many people, like Becky's mother Sophie, found themselves robbed of those cherished moments due to unforeseen declines. This inspired Attia to delve deeper into how folks could navigate the tricky paths of aging more gracefully. Attia stressed the importance of planning for the long haul, much like plotting a roadmap for a big adventure. His first step was setting clear goals for what life should look like in your 70s, 80s, or beyond. Imagine drawing a picture of yourself enjoying your favorite activities, like hiking, playing chess, or even just laughing with grandkids. This exercise helps shift focus from fearing aging to imagining a future filled with joy and purpose. For instance, someone dreaming of traveling wouldn't realize they need to start building physical stamina now, not just suddenly jump into trekking through mountains when they're 70. Understanding aging isn't just about watching the clock. It's about what happens inside your body over time. Attia likened this to a slow decay process, where things naturally break down unless kept in top shape. To combat this, he emphasized a strategic approach rather than jumping straight into tactics like diet tricks or quick workouts. His strategy involved tackling the root causes of aging, which he grouped into 3 main areas: cognitive decline, physical frailty, and emotional well-being. Cognitive decline, or losing mental sharpness, can feel like slipping into foggy glasses. To fight this, Attia advocated for keeping your brain active and nourished. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities like puzzles, learning new skills, and maintaining social connections can help keep your mind sharp. Nutrition also plays a key role. Eating brain-healthy foods rich in antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids supports cognitive function over time. Physical health often declines as we age, turning simple tasks into monumental efforts. Attia highlighted exercise as a powerful tool, not just for building strength, but for maintaining independence as we grow older. This isn't about turning into a gym rat overnight, but about gradually building strength and stamina through varied activities like weightlifting, cardio workouts, and flexibility exercises. He stressed the importance of balance and stability exercises to prevent falls, which can drastically alter life trajectories, much like Sophie's unfortunate slip in the garden led to a cascade of health issues. Emotional health is another vital piece of the puzzle. Attia shared his personal journey, realizing that emotional struggles can sneak up silently, affecting both physical and mental well-being. Healing past hurts, managing stress, and fostering supportive relationships are crucial. He encouraged readers to reflect on their emotional lives, perhaps seeking help from therapists or joining support groups to navigate life's challenges with resilience. Sleep, often overlooked, is fundamental. Good sleep isn't just about resting, it's about recharging your body and mind. Attia explained that quality sleep boosts memory, reduces stress, and helps prevent diseases. Establishing healthy sleep habits, like maintaining a regular bedtime and creating a calming bedtime routine, can make a world of difference. Lastly, Attia stressed the importance of tailoring these strategies to individual needs. What works for one person might not work for another. For example, someone with a high risk of diabetes might focus more on dietary choices and regular exercise, while someone prone to heart issues might prioritize heart-healthy habits and regular checkups. By understanding personal risks and adapting tactics accordingly, individuals can forge a path towards a longer, healthier life. Through this holistic approach focusing on mental agility, physical strength, emotional balance, and good health habits, Attia aimed to equip readers with the tools to not just live longer, but truly thrive in their golden years. It's about making each decade count, turning the inevitable decline into a graceful journey rather than a fall from grace. Chapter 4: Centenarians, the older you get, the healthier you have been. Peter Attia delved into the lives of centenarians, uncovering secrets to living longer and healthier lives. Imagine if you could peek into the lives of these amazing folks who managed to stretch their years past 100, sometimes even to 120. What could we learn from them to enrich our own lives? Among the remarkable stories of Richard Overton, who enjoyed a shot of whiskey and a cigar well into his golden years, and Jean Calment, who rode her bike until nearly 100 and smoked all those years, there's a mix of habits that seem almost magical. Yet, scientists have found that these lifestyles aren't necessarily the keys to longevity. Instead, it's more about how resilient these individuals are to the aging process. A closer look at their lives reveals that genetics likely plays a big role, but there are actionable steps we can all take to mimic their resilience. One big lesson is about staying active and maintaining physical health well into old age. Centenarians often engage in regular physical activity, which helps keep their bodies strong and adaptable. Think about it like training a muscle every day. Even if you don't become an Olympian, regular exercise can help you stay flexible, strong, and agile for longer. Exercise isn't just about running or lifting weights. It includes simple activities like walking or even gardening, which keep your body engaged and healthy. Diet also plays a crucial role. While some centenarians indulge in less than healthy habits like smoking, they often maintain balanced eating patterns that avoid extremes. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can provide the nutrients needed to keep diseases at bay. For instance, a diet low in processed foods and sugars can help prevent type 2 diabetes and heart disease, two big threats to longevity. Think of it as fueling your body with the best ingredients possible, much like a chef would prepare a meal to last. Cognitive health is another area where these folks shine. Centenarians often engage in mentally stimulating activities like reading, puzzles, and social interactions that keep their minds sharp. Keeping your brain active can delay cognitive decline. Imagine learning a new language or playing an instrument. These activities challenge your brain and help it stay young and flexible. Genetics might give some people a head start, but lifestyle choices can significantly influence how long and well you live. For example, studies show that carrying certain genetic markers, like the APOE2 variant, can be linked to better cognitive health and longer lifespans. While you can't change your genes, you can influence how your genes express themselves through lifestyle. Regular exercise, a nutritious diet, and mental engagement can activate genes that promote health and resilience. One particularly interesting gene is FOXO3, which seems to play a role in maintaining cellular health and preventing diseases like cancer. Interestingly, this gene can be activated by behaviors such as slight dietary restrictions or regular exercise. giving us a way to potentially boost its benefits without altering our DNA directly. It's like giving your cells a workout regimen to stay healthy and robust. Ultimately, the key to living longer and better lies in building resilience both physically and mentally. By staying active, eating well, keeping your mind engaged, and making smart lifestyle choices, you can shift your health timeline to resemble that of a centenarian. Imagine starting today to make small changes that could add years of vibrant, healthy living to your life. It's not just about living longer. It's about living better and enjoying every moment along the way. Chapter 5, Eat Less, Live Longer. The Science of Hunger and Health. In the fall of 2016, 4 friends embarked on an extraordinary journey to Easter Island, a remote speck of land in the vast Pacific Ocean, driven by a shared fascination with the science of longevity and health. Their mission wasn't just to explore the island's iconic stone giants, but to trace the roots of rapamycin, a groundbreaking drug that could change how we think about living longer and healthier lives. Easter Island, known locally as Rapa Nui, is more than just its mysterious statues. It holds a secret in its soil that sparked a revolution in medicine. In the late 1960s, a Canadian expedition brought back soil samples from the island's crater lake, where legends spoke of healing powers. This soil, rich with a potent antifungal compound, caught the eye of biochemist Shern Sagel. He discovered rapamycin, naming it after the island itself, and saved it from destruction when his lab faced closure. Rapamycin isn't just any drug. It works by slowing down cellular growth through its interaction with a protein complex called mTOR. Think of mTOR as the conductor of an orchestra inside our cells, balancing growth and recycling processes. When mTOR is active, cells multiply and build new stuff, like proteins. When nutrients are scarce, mTOR quiets down, prompting cells to clean up and recycle instead of growing. This balance is crucial for longevity. The impact of rapamycin became undeniable when studies showed it could extend lifespan in mice, delaying aging processes remarkably well, even when given later in life. Imagine a pill that could add years to a 60-year-old's life. That's what rapamycin seemed to promise. This wasn't just hype. Multiple labs confirmed these results, making it a groundbreaking discovery in the quest for longer, healthier lives. But rapamycin's journey didn't stop there. It also showed promise in fighting diseases linked to aging, like cancer and neurodegenerative disorders. By enhancing autophagy, the process where cells clean out damaged parts, rapamycin helped mitigate issues like protein clumps that can lead to conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. It's like having a cellular cleanup crew that keeps your body running smoothly as you age. Meanwhile, the concept of eating less to live longer isn't new. Back in the 16th century, Italian businessman Alvise Cornero discovered that cutting back on his lavish meals improved his health significantly. Modern science now backs this up with rigorous studies showing that limiting calories without starving can extend lifespan in various animals, from mice to worms. This practice, called caloric restriction, CR, triggers protective mechanisms within cells, enhancing their ability to handle stress and maintain health. AMPK, an enzyme activated by low nutrient levels, plays a key role in this process. It's like a warning light that says, "We're low on fuel." This triggers cells to become more efficient, produce new, healthy mitochondria, and activate autophagy to keep things running smoothly. It's nature's way of saying, if you don't have much to eat, make every bit count. Despite the promising findings, using rapamycin or adopting CR in humans faces challenges. Rapamycin's immune-suppressing effects initially posed a hurdle, but recent studies suggest it might actually boost immune responses when used strategically. Researchers are now testing rapamycin in dogs, seeing promising results that could pave the way for human trials. Meanwhile, drugs like metformin, already used to manage diabetes, are also being explored for their potential to extend healthy lifespan. Understanding how what we eat and how our bodies manage nutrients can dramatically impact our health and longevity is a thrilling frontier. Whether through drugs like rapamycin, dietary changes inspired by historical figures like Cornaro, or other interventions yet to be discovered, the path to living longer and better is filled with exciting possibilities. The journey to unlock these secrets continues, promising a future where aging isn't seen as a decline, but as a phase of continued vitality and health. Chapter 6: The Crisis of Abundance. Can our ancient genes cope with our modern diet? Peter Attia reflected on the challenges of modern living and how they impact our health, especially in the quest for living longer and better. In a world where food is abundant and easy to consume, our bodies often struggle to keep up with these changes, leading to a silent epidemic of metabolic disorders. Imagine a time when our ancestors could go days without food, relying on fat reserves to survive harsh winters. Today, we live in a world where calories are everywhere, especially in sugary drinks and processed foods. This overload can overwhelm our ancient genes, designed for scarcity rather than abundance. Take, for instance, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a condition where too much fat builds up in the liver, much like how extra clothes pile up if you have too much space in your closet. This isn't just about weight. It's about how our bodies react to an endless buffet of energy. Peter noted that even seemingly healthy individuals can fall victim to metabolic dysfunction, like someone who looks slim, but carries a dangerous amount of fat around their organs, a condition known as visceral fat. This fat doesn't just sit quietly. It releases chemicals that increase the risk of heart disease and cancer, making it a silent threat to our well-being. The key to avoiding these issues isn't just about watching your weight on the scale, but understanding how your body processes food and manages energy. Insulin, a hormone crucial for regulating blood sugar, plays a pivotal role here. Think of insulin like a gatekeeper that controls how much sugar enters your cells. When this system becomes overwhelmed thanks partly to diets high in fructose and sedentary lifestyles, it starts leaking like a faulty gate, letting too much sugar stay in your blood and too much fat build up in unexpected places. This malfunction can lead to type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer, conditions that didn't used to be common in our grandparents' youth, but are rampant today. To live longer and better, Peter emphasized proactive measures. 1. Watch your insulin levels. Getting tested for insulin resistance early can be life-saving. Regularly checking how your body handles glucose after meals can catch issues before they escalate into serious diseases. Imagine your body as a finely tuned machine. Keeping an eye on its fuel efficiency ensures it runs smoothly. 2. Balance your diet. Focus on whole foods over processed ones. Reduce sugary drinks and opt for fruits instead of juices, which can overwhelm your body with fructose too quickly. Think of your meals as building blocks for health. Choose wisely to avoid overloading those blocks. 3. Stay active. Regular exercise isn't just about fitting into your favorite jeans. It helps regulate insulin and keeps fat from accumulating dangerously. Even small changes, like taking brisk walks or doing quick workouts, can make a big difference. 4. Prioritize sleep. Good sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It helps regulate hormones like insulin and cortisol, both crucial for managing stress and weight. Think of sleep as recharging your body's batteries to ensure they work efficiently throughout the day. By understanding these basics and making small, consistent changes, individuals can take significant steps toward better metabolic health, ultimately leading to a longer, healthier life. It's about embracing habits that align with how our bodies were meant to function, despite the fast-paced, modern world around us. Chapter 7: The Ticker, Confronting and Preventing Heart Disease, the Deadliest Killer on the Planet. Peter Attia knew firsthand how heart disease could sneak up on you, even if you seemed healthy on the surface. Growing up surrounded by family members who fell victim to heart attacks at surprisingly young ages, he understood that this silent killer could affect anyone, regardless of age or apparent fitness. His journey towards living longer and better involved unraveling the mysteries of heart disease and discovering proactive steps to stay ahead of it. Understanding the true nature of heart disease was key. Attia learned that atherosclerosis, the buildup of plaque in arteries, starts much earlier in life than commonly thought, sometimes even in teenagers. This slow, almost invisible process involves LDL particles, often dubbed bad cholesterol, sticking to artery walls and causing damage over decades. The culprit isn't just what you eat, but also factors like inflammation, genetic predispositions, and lifestyle choices that contribute to this insidious disease. To live longer and better, Attia emphasized early detection and aggressive prevention. One crucial step was getting tested for markers beyond just cholesterol levels. For instance, measuring ApoB, which tracks the number of harmful LDL particles in your blood, became paramount. This test provided a clearer picture of your risk than standard cholesterol checks alone. Additionally, checking for Lp(a), a special type of lipoprotein linked to increased heart attack risk, especially in those with family history of early heart disease, proved invaluable. Diet played a huge role too. Attia shifted his focus from just avoiding saturated fats to embracing heart-healthy fats like those found in olive oil, avocados, and nuts. These fats didn't raise ApoB levels like some high-fat diets do, helping maintain a healthier lipid profile. Controlling blood sugar levels and managing insulin resistance were also critical, as these factors significantly impacted cardiovascular health. By making these dietary changes, Attia aimed to reduce inflammation and metabolic stress, key factors in slowing down atherosclerosis. Beyond diet, lifestyle modifications were essential. Regular physical activity helped improve cardiovascular fitness and manage weight, both crucial for reducing metabolic dysfunction. Quitting smoking, if applicable, and keeping blood pressure in check were non-negotiable steps towards a healthier heart. Attia advocated for early intervention with medication like statins, which could aggressively lower ApoB levels and reduce the risk of future heart issues, even in younger individuals. Regular, thorough medical checkups were another pillar of Attia's approach. Advanced imaging tests, such as CT angiograms, provided a clearer view of arterial health beyond what basic calcium scans revealed. These tests helped identify non-calcified plaques that could be harmful despite not showing up on simpler scans. Early detection meant early treatment, significantly improving long-term outcomes. Ultimately, Attia's strategy revolved around a long-term perspective on health. Recognizing that heart disease develops over decades, he stressed the importance of starting preventive measures early, even in one's 30s. By addressing ApoB levels aggressively, managing lifestyle factors, and staying vigilant with medical tests, individuals could delay or even prevent heart disease, leading to a longer, healthier life. His message was clear: take control of your health now to enjoy better days ahead. Chapter 8: The Runaway Cell: New Ways to Address the Killer That Is Cancer. Cancer has always been a tough challenge, but in recent years, scientists have made significant strides toward helping people live longer and better with this disease. At the heart of these advancements are innovative treatments and smarter screening methods that aim to catch cancer early and fight it more effectively. Steve Rosenberg, a pioneering oncologist, stumbled upon a fascinating case early in his career that would shape his lifelong mission. He met a patient named James DeAngelo, who had what seemed like an unbeatable cancer, but surprisingly survived for years without treatment. This observation sparked Rosenberg's curiosity about the immune system's potential to combat cancer naturally. Over decades, Rosenberg's work laid the groundwork for harnessing the body's defenses against cancer through immunotherapy, a field that has blossomed into hope for many patients. Immunotherapy, a revolutionary approach, equips the immune system with tools to recognize and attack cancer cells more precisely. One groundbreaking technique involves modifying T cells' immune cells that hunt invaders to better target cancer. Known as CAR-T therapy, these enhanced T cells can seek out and destroy cancer cells without harming healthy ones as much. While still limited to certain types of cancers, CAR-T therapy has shown remarkable success stories, like Michael's journey from a seemingly terminal diagnosis to becoming cancer-free thanks to this innovative treatment. Beyond direct cancer killing, immunotherapy has unlocked new ways to make treatments work better alongside existing therapies. For instance, combining chemotherapy with immunotherapy can sometimes amplify the effects, making treatments more effective and potentially less harmful to the patient. This combination approach leverages different strengths to tackle cancer from multiple angles, much like a well-coordinated sports team covering all positions. Early detection remains a cornerstone in the fight against cancer. Regular screenings, especially for cancers like colorectal and breast cancer, can catch tumors in their early stages when they are smallest and most treatable. Innovations like liquid biopsies are transforming how we detect cancer. These blood tests look for tiny bits of cancer DNA floating in the bloodstream, allowing for earlier identification than traditional imaging methods. This technology could revolutionize how we intervene early, catching cancer when it's easiest to manage and potentially eliminate completely. Adopting a proactive stance through better screening and embracing new treatments like immunotherapy offers hope for longer, healthier lives. For example, adjusting dietary habits to manage insulin levels and metabolic factors linked to cancer development can significantly reduce risk. Combining these lifestyle changes with targeted therapies means tackling cancer on multiple fronts: prevention, detection, and treatment. In the battle against cancer, each step forward, whether through groundbreaking medical discoveries or personal lifestyle choices, contributes to a future where living with cancer becomes a manageable condition rather than a death sentence. As research continues to unveil new strategies, the hope is clear. More people will not only survive cancer, but thrive long after their diagnosis. Chapter 9: Chasing Memory, Understanding Alzheimer's Disease and Other Neurodegenerative Diseases. Peter Attia navigated the complexities of Alzheimer's disease and other neurodegenerative conditions, illuminating pathways for living longer and better through prevention and proactive health strategies. Attia emphasized that while these diseases remain formidable foes, embracing a comprehensive approach can significantly enhance one's quality of life, especially for those at higher genetic risk like Stephanie. Stephanie, a 40-year-old woman with a double dose of the risky APOE E4 allele, faced daunting odds, but stood at the cusp of a promising journey toward better health. Recognizing her elevated risk, Attia tailored a multifaceted prevention plan centered on 3 key pillars: cardiovascular and metabolic health, early intervention through lifestyle changes, and the undeniable power of exercise. First, Attia underscored the importance of heart health mirroring brain health. Maintaining robust blood flow to the brain is crucial because disruptions in vascular health can lead to a cascade of issues affecting cognition. He advised Stephanie to adopt a Mediterranean diet rich in monounsaturated fats and fatty fish, which supports healthy cholesterol levels and reduces inflammation, both vital for brain function. By cutting refined sugars and limiting alcohol, Stephanie aimed to manage her metabolic health more effectively, recognizing that these changes could mitigate the harmful effects of her genetic predisposition. Exercise emerged as Stephanie's most potent weapon against cognitive decline. Attia highlighted that regular, endurance exercises like jogging or cycling not only boost cardiovascular fitness, but also enhance mitochondrial efficiency, the tiny powerhouses inside cells that generate energy. Moreover, strength training proved beneficial, as indicated by studies showing stronger grip strength correlated with lower dementia risk. Stephanie began incorporating both aerobic and resistance training into her routine, understanding that building muscle strength could act as a buffer against neurodegeneration. Sleep quality took center stage as another critical factor. Attia stressed that sleep isn't merely about resting. It's vital for brain cleanup and repair processes that occur predominantly during deep sleep cycles. Stephanie's stress-induced sleep disruptions were addressed through relaxation techniques and prioritizing better sleep hygiene, which helped manage cortisol levels and reduce overall stress, a significant contributor to cognitive decline. Attia also pointed to emerging areas like oral health and its surprising links to systemic health, including brain function. Regular dental care, particularly focusing on gum health, can curb inflammation linked to Alzheimer's risk. Stephanie started flossing diligently, recognizing that a healthy mouth could translate to better brain health. Interestingly, Attia highlighted the potential benefits of dry saunas, suggesting regular sessions could reduce the risk of Alzheimer's by nearly 65%. While more research was ongoing, the uniform benefits across studies hinted at the sauna's role in lowering inflammation and enhancing overall well-being. Lastly, Attia touched on lesser-known interventions like optimizing vitamin D levels and managing homocysteine through B vitamins, both crucial for supporting brain health, especially in individuals with heightened genetic risks like Stephanie. Hormone replacement therapy for women experiencing menopause also emerged as a promising strategy to combat metabolic issues tied to ApoE4 carriers. Through these holistic strategies, Stephanie embarked on a journey not just to delay, but potentially alter the course of her genetic predisposition. Attia's approach underscored that living longer and better meant embracing proactive health measures early and consistently, turning the daunting challenge of neurodegenerative diseases into a manageable hurdle with hope for a brighter, healthier future. Chapter 10: Thinking Tactically, Building a Framework of Principles That Work for You. Peter Attia delves into how we can truly live longer and better, tackling the modern challenges our bodies face in a rapidly changing world. As we embrace advancements like technology and medicine, our lifestyles have evolved dramatically, often in ways that can harm our health despite overall improvements in living standards. The key, Attia argues, lies in adapting our tactics to align with our unique needs and circumstances. Understanding that our genes haven't changed much since the hunter-gatherer days, we now live in an environment that poses new risks like diets high in processed foods and sedentary lifestyles, which can lead to diseases like cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. These so-called diseases of civilization challenge our natural biological balance, making proactive health strategies essential. Attia breaks down the fight against these challenges into 5 key areas: exercise, nutrition, sleep, emotional well-being, and the use of exogenous molecules like supplements and medications. Each area requires a tailored approach rather than a one-size-fits-all solution. For exercise, Attia emphasizes the importance of a balanced routine that includes aerobic activities, strength training, and stability exercises. He likens this to building a well-rounded workout plan, akin to how a superhero trains differently for various skills: speed, strength, and endurance. A teenager might benefit from focusing on activities they enjoy, like cycling or swimming, which not only improve cardiovascular health, but also make sticking to a routine easier. Nutrition is another critical domain. Attia stresses the importance of understanding individual caloric needs and macronutrient balance, especially regarding how we consume sugars and fats. For instance, while eating fresh fruits is beneficial, consuming sugary drinks regularly can disrupt metabolism. He suggests keeping a balanced diet rich in whole foods, emphasizing lean proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. Imagine choosing foods like nuts, berries, and whole grains over junk food for sustained energy and better health. Sleep, often overlooked, plays a vital role in recovery and overall health. Attia highlights how sleep affects everything from metabolism to emotional stability. He recommends aiming for 7-9 hours per night and emphasizes the importance of good sleep hygiene, like maintaining a consistent bedtime routine and avoiding screens before bed. For teenagers, getting enough sleep means feeling energized during school days and having better focus and mood regulation. Emotional health is equally crucial. Stress, anxiety, and depression can significantly impact physical health. Attia advocates for stress management techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and engaging in hobbies that bring joy. For teens, activities like journaling, spending time with friends, or pursuing creative interests can help manage stress effectively. Lastly, Attia discusses the use of supplements and medications carefully, noting that while these can be helpful, they should complement rather than replace lifestyle changes. For example, supplements like fish oil or magnesium might support heart health, but only after ensuring a balanced diet and active lifestyle. Ultimately, Attia encourages a personalized approach to health, recognizing that every individual's path to living longer and better looks different. He stresses the importance of ongoing assessment and adjustment, much like tuning an instrument to play better music over time. Whether you're a teenager or older, adapting these strategies thoughtfully can make a big difference in how you age and thrive in life. Chapter 11: Exercise, the most powerful longevity drug. Peter Attia understood that exercise wasn't just about winning races. It was a powerful tool for extending life and improving its quality. His journey into this understanding began with a friend's simple question about cardio versus weights. It sparked something deeper within him, a realization that exercise shouldn't be seen as an either-or choice, but as a holistic approach to staying healthy longer. Attia emphasized that regular exercise could add years to your life and enhance how you live those years. Studies showed that people who stayed active had better health overall and lived longer, compared to those who led mostly sedentary lives. Even modest activities like brisk walking could make a huge difference, reducing the risk of death by nearly 14% compared to total inactivity. This wasn't just about running marathons. It was about finding joy in daily movement that made life better, not just longer. Cardiovascular fitness, measured by VO2 max, how efficiently your body uses oxygen, was a key marker for longevity. Higher VO2 max levels correlated strongly with longer lifespans. For instance, someone with elite-level aerobic fitness had survival rates far surpassing those with lower fitness levels. This wasn't just about elite athletes. Even modest improvements could translate into better health outcomes and extended lifespan. Training programs aimed at boosting VO2 max could make a real difference in quality of life over time. Muscle strength played an equally crucial role. Research indicated that maintaining muscle mass and strength significantly reduced the risk of death, especially among older adults. Strength training wasn't just about looking tough. It helped prevent falls, maintain independence, and support overall health as you aged. Attia often shared stories like Sophie's, illustrating how inactivity led to rapid decline and loss of vitality. By contrast, consistent strength training improved mobility and physical function, even in older adults recovering from serious illnesses or injuries. Attia introduced the concept of the Centenarian Decathlon to guide his patients towards balanced fitness goals. This wasn't a rigid set of events, but a personalized framework focusing on essential physical capabilities needed for independence and enjoyment in later life. Tasks ranged from hiking miles on challenging trails to lifting weights or performing daily chores with ease. By setting specific goals like being able to hike 1.5 miles comfortably or lift a heavier object now to ease lifting later in life, individuals could map out a training plan tailored to their aspirations for longevity and quality of life. He believed in approaching fitness like a decathlete, excelling across various domains, rather than focusing narrowly on one sport or exercise type. This broad approach ensured not just physical resilience, but also mental agility and emotional well-being, crucial elements for thriving into old age. Attia encouraged his audience to think beyond traditional exercise norms, embracing diverse activities that built endurance, strength, and flexibility, all aimed at living vibrantly well into their golden years. Through this holistic approach, exercise wasn't just a longevity drug, it was the key to unlocking a richer, more active lifespan. Chapter 12: Training 101: How to Prepare for the Centenarian Decathlon. Peter Attia delves into the secrets of living longer and better through tailored exercise routines, focusing on 3 key areas: aerobic efficiency, strength, and stability. By understanding and enhancing these components, individuals can significantly boost their health span and lifespan. Aerobic efficiency. particularly through Zone 2 training, is crucial for building a robust foundation of endurance. This type of exercise, where you can still talk but not sing comfortably, fosters healthier mitochondria, tiny powerhouses in our cells that help burn fats and glucose efficiently. For instance, imagine someone doing a steady jog or cycling at a pace where they can chat easily but feel slightly winded. This approach not only improves metabolic flexibility, but also enhances brain health and reduces chronic diseases like diabetes and heart problems. Attia emphasizes the importance of sticking to this pace to keep lactate levels steady, promoting sustained energy production without burnout. To elevate aerobic capacity further, high-intensity interval training, H2T, akin to VO2 max workouts becomes essential. These sessions involve short bursts of intense effort followed by recovery periods, pushing the body to its limits briefly but powerfully. For example, cycling at near maximum effort for 4 minutes, then easing up for 4 minutes, repeated several times. Such training not only sharpens your aerobic skills, but also correlates strongly with longevity. Studies show that increasing VO2 max can shift your functional age downward, enabling activities like hiking or even quick airport runs with ease well into later decades. Strength training is vital for combating muscle loss and frailty that often accompany aging. Focusing on movements that mimic real-life tasks like carrying heavy loads over varied terrain builds functional strength, rather than just brute force. Rucking, for instance, involves hiking with a loaded backpack, enhancing leg strength, core stability, and cardiovascular fitness simultaneously. Attia stresses the importance of grip strength, noting its strong link to overall longevity and daily task efficiency. Simple exercises like the farmer's carry, where you walk with weights in each hand, or hanging from a pull-up bar to build upper body strength, are highly effective. Additionally, incorporating both concentric and eccentric movements lifting weights both when bending and straightening enhances joint health and reduces injury risk. Stability exercises are often overlooked, but are foundational for preventing injuries and maintaining overall physical capability. Stability training improves your body's ability to maintain balance and posture, crucial for daily activities and avoiding falls. For example, practicing proper form during hip hinging movements like deadlifts or step-ups ensures your core and legs work harmoniously, reducing the risk of accidents and enhancing quality of life. By mastering these movements, individuals can perform everyday tasks with greater ease and safety, even as they age. In essence, by integrating these exercise components Zone 2 aerobic training, high-intensity workouts to boost VO2 max, strength exercises focused on functional tasks, and stability drills for balanced individuals can significantly enhance their health and vitality over time. These practices not only extend lifespan, but also ensure a better quality of life, allowing for continued engagement in activities they enjoy well into their golden years. Chapter 13. The Gospel of Stability, Relearning How to Move to Prevent Injury. Peter Attia delved into the secrets of living longer and better, emphasizing the critical role stability plays in maintaining active, pain-free lives as we age. He began by highlighting a common misconception. Many folks believe aging naturally leads to inevitable decline. Yet, numerous fit individuals in their 70s and 80s defy this trend, proving that proactive measures can significantly alter this trajectory. One key factor Attia identified was injury prevention through stability training. He shared his own experience of enduring severe back injuries that nearly ended his active lifestyle, illustrating how past injuries can create fear and limit future movement. To counteract this, Attia stressed the importance of stability. Think of it as the bedrock that supports all physical activities, much like how a strong foundation keeps a skyscraper standing tall. Stability isn't just about having strong muscles. It's about moving efficiently and safely, ensuring that force is transmitted effectively from your feet through your body without causing harm to joints like knees or the spine. Attia introduced the concept of dynamic neuromuscular stabilization, DNS, a training approach that focuses on the natural movement patterns we learn as infants. By revisiting these foundational movements, adults can relearn how to move correctly, reducing the risk of injuries and enhancing overall performance. For example, mastering a proper squat technique, rather than compensating with awkward postures, ensures that your weight is distributed evenly and reduces strain on vulnerable areas like the lower back. Breathing played a crucial role in the stability journey as well. Proper breathing techniques, such as deep diaphragmatic breathing, helped stabilize the core and improved overall movement control. Attia likened breathing to cars, engine how you breathe impacts how efficiently you move through your day. Efficient breathing supports posture and reduces the likelihood of pain and injury, making every step or lift safer and more powerful. Foot awareness and strength were highlighted as foundational elements in stability training. Attia emphasized the importance of grounding through the feet, noting that many people, due to prolonged use of shoes with cushioning, lose touch with their natural foot mechanics. Exercises like toe yoga helped participants reconnect with their feet, improving balance and reducing the risk of common injuries like ankle twists. The spine, a crucial structure often overlooked, needed special attention. Attia detailed exercises aimed at enhancing spinal flexibility and control, such as slow, controlled movements through cat-cow stretches, which help individuals feel each vertebra's movement and distribute weight more evenly. This not only prevents back pain, but also supports better posture throughout daily activities. Shoulder stability was another key area. With 17 different muscles attaching to the shoulder joint, it's inherently unstable, yet incredibly versatile. Exercises like scapular cars helped participants learn to control their shoulder blades, reducing the risk of injuries common in overhead activities like swimming or throwing. Hand strength and coordination were also stressed as vital components of overall stability. Grip strength, often neglected in daily routines, plays a significant role in transferring force efficiently through the body, especially in activities like lifting weights or even simple tasks like holding onto a railing to prevent falls. Bari, an inspiring example, embodied the transformative power of stability training. Starting from a place of severe physical limitation due to decades of neglect, Bari worked diligently with exercises tailored to rebuild basic movement patterns and strength. Through focused training on balance, core strength, and functional movements like the Bari Getapa sequence, allowing him to stand independently, he regained not just physical capability, but confidence in his abilities. This journey showcased how targeted exercise can bridge the gap between inactivity and vibrant, active living well into older age. By focusing on these stability principles, breathing, foot awareness, spinal control, shoulder stability, and hand strength, individuals can significantly enhance their quality of life, avoiding the pitfalls of age-related decline and embracing each day with vigor and vitality. Attia's narrative encouraged readers to view aging not as a passive process, but as an active choice, driven by consistent, mindful exercise and movement practices. Chapter 14, Nutrition 3, You Say Potato, I Say Nutritional Biochemistry. Peter Attia reflects on the quest for living longer and better through nutrition, navigating the complex world of dietary advice and scientific evidence. Understanding how food impacts our health is a tricky puzzle. While many wish they had simple answers like, eat this, avoid that, reality is much messier. Imagine trying to solve a giant jigsaw puzzle where every piece represents a different nutrient or food interaction, yet the picture on the box keeps changing with every new study. This complexity makes it hard to give a one-size-fits-all diet plan that guarantees longevity and better health for everyone. Consider the Mediterranean diet, often hailed as a superfood recipe. Studies like PREDIMED showed promising results, indicating that incorporating olive oil and nuts into your meals might reduce heart disease risks significantly. Yet, it's crucial to remember that what works wonders for one group might not work as well for another. For instance, some individuals might thrive on this diet, shedding weight effortlessly and boosting heart health, while others might struggle to stick to it or see minimal benefits. This variability underscores the importance of personalized nutrition. Epidemiological studies, which look at large groups of people to spot trends, often fall short due to their inherent weaknesses. Take, for example, the correlation between diet soda and weight gain. At first glance, it seems diet soda leads to obesity because overweight folks tend to choose it over regular soda. But this doesn't prove causation. It could be that already health-conscious individuals opt for diet soda, skewing the results. Understanding these nuances requires us to dig deeper, beyond surface-level findings. Clinical trials, on the other hand, aim to provide clearer answers by randomly assigning participants to different diets. However, they too face hurdles. Ensuring long-term adherence to strict diets is tough, and even well-designed trials might not reflect real-world scenarios perfectly. For example, the Women's Health Initiative trial, despite its ambitious scope, showed no significant difference between low-fat diets and control groups, possibly because participants didn't stick rigorously to the prescribed diets. One key takeaway is that nutrition isn't a magic bullet for extending lifespan or improving health dramatically. While good nutrition plays a vital role in metabolic health like managing weight and preventing diseases like type 2 diabetes, it might not single-handedly transform your life like regular exercise does. Exercise, for instance, can help heal broken bones and maintain muscle mass even when you're inactive. Similarly, nutrition aids in metabolic balance, but must be balanced with other lifestyle factors. To truly enhance your well-being and longevity, consider these practical steps. 1. Focus on whole foods. Emphasize a diet rich in whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods provide a variety of nutrients that support overall health without overwhelming your digestive system. 2. Listen to your body. Everyone reacts differently to foods. What works wonders for one person might not suit another. Pay attention to how your body feels and adjust accordingly. If you feel great on a balanced diet, stick with it. If not, explore changes thoughtfully. 3. Stay hydrated and avoid excess. Drinking enough water and avoiding excessive calories, especially from processed foods, can make a huge difference. Moderation is key. Too much of anything can negate its benefits. 4. Move regularly. Combine good nutrition with regular physical activity. Exercise enhances metabolism, supports muscle health, and boosts overall well-being, complementing your dietary choices. 5. Consult experts. Sometimes, personalized advice from healthcare providers or nutritionists can tailor a plan that fits your unique needs better than generic advice. They can offer insights based on your medical history and current health status. In essence, striving for longevity and better health isn't about following rigid rules, but about making informed, balanced choices that work for you personally. The journey involves continuous learning and adaptation, ensuring that your lifestyle choices support your long-term health goals effectively. Chapter 15, Putting Nutritional Biochemistry into Practice, How to Find the Right Eating Pattern for You. Peter Attia delved into the world of nutrition, exploring how tweaking our eating habits could significantly enhance our health and longevity. Understanding the basics of what we consume is crucial, especially in a world filled with processed foods and sugars that contribute to chronic diseases like diabetes and heart problems. Attia highlighted 3 core strategies for improving nutrition: caloric restriction, dietary restriction, and time restriction. Caloric restriction, or simply eating fewer calories, proved to be highly effective for many health goals. For instance, studies on monkeys showed that reducing calorie intake led to longer lifespans and better health markers, like lower insulin resistance and reduced cancer risk. However, Attia emphasized that not everyone needs to drastically cut calories. For metabolically healthy individuals, even slight reductions in calorie intake could offer benefits without causing harm. Tracking calories meticulously, though sometimes challenging, can help people like bodybuilders and athletes achieve their fitness goals while maintaining muscle mass. Dietary restriction involves cutting out specific foods or food groups to lower overall calorie intake and improve nutrient quality. Attia shared anecdotes from his practice, illustrating how removing problematic foods like sugars and refined carbs could transform health outcomes. For example, a patient named Eduardo drastically improved his type 2 diabetes by cutting carbs, a strategy that worked despite initial skepticism about its broad effectiveness across different metabolisms. However, Attia cautioned that dietary restriction must be tailored to individual needs. What works for Eduardo might not suit everyone equally. Time restriction, or intermittent fasting, presented itself as an appealing approach to manage calorie intake without constant hunger. Eating within specific time windows, like the popular 16-8 approach, eating only during an 8-hour period, could simplify calorie control and potentially boost metabolic health. Yet, Attia noted that longer fasting periods might not be suitable for everyone, especially those who struggle to maintain muscle mass due to excessive muscle loss during prolonged fasting. He illustrated this with the case of Tom Dayspring, who benefited immensely from hypocaloric fasting periods tailored to his severe metabolic issues, showcasing how targeted fasting could be transformative for specific cases. Attia underscored the importance of balanced macronutrient intake, stressing the critical role of protein for maintaining muscle mass, especially as we age. He advised that protein needs varied greatly among individuals, recommending a minimum of 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight daily for optimal muscle maintenance and health. Additionally, choosing the right fats was vital. Emphasizing monounsaturated fats over saturated fats could support heart health without compromising overall nutrition. Ultimately, Attia emphasized that while nutrition plays a key role in living longer and better, it wasn't the sole factor. Lifestyle choices like regular exercise and quality sleep complemented nutritional strategies, significantly impacting metabolic health and longevity. By integrating these approaches thoughtfully and personally, individuals could tailor their diets to enhance both their health span and lifespan effectively. Chapter 16: The Awakening: How to Learn to Love Sleep, the Best Medicine for Your Brain. Peter Attia knew that getting enough sleep wasn't just about feeling rested. It was a key to living longer and better. His journey taught him that sleep wasn't a luxury, but a necessity for overall health and well-being. Imagine waking up every morning feeling refreshed, ready to tackle anything. That's what good sleep could offer. Attia realized early in his career that doctors often overlooked sleep, focusing instead on the immediate demands of medicine. But he soon understood that neglecting sleep could lead to serious health issues down the line, just like how skipping workouts hurts your body over time. One night, after pushing through nearly 80 hours of work, Attia fell asleep at a red light, nearly causing a crash. That scary experience showed him how critical sleep truly was. He began to see patterns like how lack of sleep made him groggy, slower to react, and made even simple tasks feel challenging. Over time, he learned that poor sleep wasn't just making him tired. It was affecting his metabolism, increasing stress hormones like cortisol, and even impacting his heart health. Chronic sleep deprivation can make you feel like you're aging faster than you should, with early signs of tiredness, weight gain, and mood swings becoming common. Attia started paying closer attention to his sleep habits, realizing that tiny changes could make a big difference. He began keeping his bedroom super dark, turning off all electronics an hour before bed, and keeping the temperature just right. Cooler is better for sleep. He stopped drinking alcohol before bed, knowing it could disrupt his sleep later in the night. Instead, he opted for calming activities like reading a boring book or taking a warm bath before sleep. One of the biggest lessons Attia learned was about sleep timing and quality. Sleep isn't just about hours, it's about deep sleep and REM sleep too. These stages are like magic spells for your brain, helping it clear out junk, strengthen memories, and process emotions. He started tracking his sleep quality and experimented with different routines, like exercising earlier in the day and avoiding screens late at night. These changes helped him feel more energized during the day and less stressed overall. Another important step Attia took was understanding his own body clock, or chronotype. Some people naturally wake up early like birds, while others are night owls. Recognizing this helped him adjust his bedtime and wake-up times to better fit his natural rhythm. He even started using apps to guide meditation before bed, helping calm his mind and prepare for sleep. When sleep problems persisted, Attia turned to cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBTI, a form of therapy that helped change bad sleep habits. It taught him relaxation techniques and how to manage anxiety around sleep, making falling asleep easier and improving overall sleep quality. Living longer and better, Attia found, wasn't just about eating right or exercising regularly. It was about giving your body the rest it needed to function at its best. Good sleep wasn't a luxury. It was a fundamental part of staying healthy, sharp, and vibrant. By prioritizing sleep, Attia wasn't just catching up on rest. He was investing in a longer, healthier life filled with more energy and less stress. Chapter 17, Work in Progress, The High Price of Ignoring Emotional Health. Peter Attia embarked on a transformative journey to understand and improve his emotional health, realizing that true longevity isn't just about living longer, but thriving better in every aspect of life. His quest began after a series of personal crises that highlighted the deep connections between emotional well-being and physical health. Attia first faced his emotional struggles when his son nearly died unexpectedly, an event that triggered profound feelings of helplessness and anger he struggled to manage. Recognizing the signs of emotional distress in himself, his growing detachment from his family, and his escalating anger led him to seek help at an unconventional place called the Bridge to Recovery. There, surrounded by others battling similar demons, he began to unpack the layers of his own emotional baggage, understanding how past traumas shaped his current behaviors and relationships. Understanding his emotional health became crucial for Attia's overall well-being and longevity. He learned that neglecting emotional health can lead to serious physical consequences too. For instance, his near-fatal rage episode during a parking lot confrontation could have easily triggered a heart attack, underscoring the intertwined nature of mental and physical health. This realization pushed Attia towards adopting practices aimed at nurturing both realms equally. Upon returning from treatment, Attia embraced a multifaceted approach to emotional health, drawing heavily from dialectical behavior therapy, DBT. He practiced mindfulness to create distance between his thoughts and reactions, recognizing that much of his suffering stemmed from internal narratives rather than external events. Mindfulness exercises, like mindful breathing and sensory shifts like cold showers, became tools to manage overwhelming emotions and maintain calm under pressure. Attia also prioritized daily activities that supported his emotional equilibrium, such as quality time with his family, structured work boundaries, and regular physical activities like rucking, which combined exercise with nature, fostering inner peace. These actions weren't just about feeling better. They were proactive steps towards preventing emotional meltdowns and fostering resilience. A key insight for Attia was the concept of affirmations, daily reminders of his worth and capabilities, challenging his ingrained patterns of self-criticism. Writing affirmations each day helped him combat his inner critic, replacing negative self-talk with positive self-belief. This shift wasn't immediate, but required consistent effort, mirroring the dedication needed for physical fitness routines. Attia's journey underscored the importance of seeking help without shame, acknowledging that emotional health issues are as valid as physical ailments. His story encouraged others to view emotional challenges as opportunities for profound growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. By integrating therapy, mindfulness, and intentional lifestyle changes, Attia not only improved his emotional state, but also strengthened his relationships and overall quality of life, proving that taking care of your feelings can indeed extend your happiness years beyond just your lifespan.
Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe.